Colorado is experiencing an extremely dry winter, with snowpack at just 73% of average, according to the National Resources Conservation Center. And a dry winter can lead to a very active wildfire season, causing fires like the 4 Mile Canyon Fire and the Waldo Canyon Fire. Wildfires are typically fought by hundreds of firefighters on the ground, but oftentimes the most visible firefighting tool is the dramatic swoop of a slurry bomber and the dropping of scarlet red fire retardant. But how effective are these air tankers, and how dangerous is the chemical they spray across fire-ravaged forests? A debate is blazing here in Colorado about the potential benefits and costs of fire retardant.
I know that it's dangerous. I know that it costs a lot of money. I know that it's not, in many cases it's not particularly effective. At least the slurry bombing is not particularly effective.
The debate became especially heated after 6 crewmen aboard air tankers were killed last year in 2 separate crashes, one in South Dakota, the other in Utah. Another event adding fuel to the fire, the entire fish population of the Fall River in Bend, Oregon, wiped out after a slurry bomber inadvertently dumped its retardant into the water. The extreme cost of air tankers has also come into question. Last year, the U.S. Forest Service used nearly 23 million gallons of retardant and spent about $60 million on air tankers. Andy Stahl, Executive Director of Forest Service Employees for Environmental Ethics, vehemently objects the use of slurry bombing and fire retardant. Stahl claims there are no studies whatsoever that retardant use saves homes. He even states that if retardant weren't red, it wouldn't be used anymore.
Despite environmental concerns and debate over the effectiveness of fire retardant, there are still strong proponents of slurry bombers and the mixtures they drop. Some of their biggest fans, firefighters themselves.
Lieutenant Max Twombly has had several years of experience fighting wildfires with his team at Boulder Fire Rescue Department's Station No. 2. Twombly says slurry bombers are one of many tools that aid his team in successfully fighting wildland fires.
If you're careful with where you put it, if you place it correctly and if the pilots do their job, the minimal negatives, as I understand it, of slurry definitely do not outweigh the positive effects and how much of the forest or people's property we can save by using that product.
New regulations on fire retardant are helping to tame criticisms. Slurry drops must now happen at least 300 feet away from aquatic environments, and fire retardant cannot be dropped in areas with protected plants. The new mixture is also free from sodium ferrocyanide and contains much less ammonia. The debate continues, but hopefully environmental hazards will be minimized and retardant can continue aiding firefighters. Savannah Sellers, News Team Boulder.